these young ladies introduce themselves at this time, starting with Coach.
Hey, I'm Coach Barkley.
I'm Kylie Manners.
I'm Kinsley Gray.
I'm Madeline Anderson.
I'm Drew Byerly.
Now, out of this group, we have one senior and the rest of you guys juniors. Is that correct? Okay. Coach, so let's start off with that. You got a relatively young team, one senior, and then you'll have the rest of these young ladies back next year. How has that been coaching a team with this much youth? But I know you've been around these young ladies a pretty good bit. Let's start with that.
Yes, we do have youth coming up this season, but with our youth, we have speed. We've got some good feet on us, and we like to hustle to a ball. Good communication on this group. I won't name her name, but one of them's been playing with me since she was in the 8th grade. So she may be young in age, but she's got plenty of varsity experience.
No doubt.
And to be honest, I guess all of you have had at least 1 year of varsity experience playing. So they're used to the speed of varsity games. And we do our best to practice that in every day, speed. Because we are not going to be the biggest hitters in every spot, so we need to be fast in every spot. And I really think that's what we got to look forward to this year.
Coach, you got a bunch of honey badgers on your team?
Oh, they honey badgers. They want to go get it. Go get it. Especially that one out there shaking her head big. She knows she's a honey badger.
There we go.
You remember 90 from last year?
Oh, yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
This is 92.0.
I got you. But you don't talk as much trash, though, right?
Oh, yes, she does.
She does? Okay, I love it.
Not publicly. Yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
You can tell by my face.
Yeah.
You look like you pop a little trash here or there. Let's start with you young ladies. So far this year, obviously, we mentioned COVID in a lot of our videos. Some of the protocol, COVID's not gone away, but the protocols have. How much more awesome has it been to get to quote unquote normal type workouts this summer?
Well, just like going into my senior year and playing volleyball for so long, it feels good to finally get back into like the routine, I guess.
Yeah, like normal.
Mm-hmm.
Same question.
We're all answering. I don't know.
We got to go to team camp.
We got it.
So play days, team camp, stuff like that,
Yeah,
which you
yeah,
did
yeah,
get to do last year, correct?
Right, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Same question.
Well, we missed a lot of workouts last summer because we were out for so long. And so it just made us come back stronger this workout summer.
We just like got back in the routine of everything, and like it was a lot better than last year because now we're more prepared for the season. And last year we weren't as prepared because we didn't have a lot of playing time.
Coach, how vital is that, being able to have those play dates in the summer, knowing your team has that much youth on it? That's got to be invaluable.
Yes, and last season we had you never knew who was going to be there kind of year because this person could be out being quarantined, this person could be sick, this person may be injured. It just seemingly we always had something going on. Well, it's been the summer of missing. We've not played together yet this summer. Yes, we've had play dates, but there's been somebody missing at every single opportunity. But what that means is it's given us the opportunity for someone else to step up and for someone else to say, hey, Coach, I'm going to set this rotation. Hey, Coach, I'm going to try this. Hey, Coach, I want to swing outside. This kid right here's played libero for me played middle back for me since she was in the 8th grade. She swung outside. I don't know how many play dates this time. I don't know how many kills the kid got. And she's 5'4". So that showed me that honey badger you're just talking about, that tenacity that she has. That showed me that, hey, I got this, Coach. You need me to do it? I tried.
That makes these other girls fired up.
Yeah, and Madeline is not, she's a little more timid and says, Coach, I'm not sure I feel okay about that. I asked her to do something Saturday. I said, hey, you want to try it? She said, I'll do it. So that, I'll try it, has been something that's come out of COVID, I think. I don't want to miss, so let's try. I don't want to have to skip this game because we only got this many players. Let's try it.
So let's rotate around and then get the job.
Let's figure it out.
I like it. Let's start right over here with you and we'll work our way back. Coach bringing you guys in here, she obviously looks at you guys as leaders on this team. What does it make you feel knowing that Coach has that much confidence in you to actually put you on camera and call you a leader on this team?
It just puts like a lot of pressure on me. It makes me feel like I have to like actually be the leader for the team, like for the younger girls. It's like they're not gonna have a leader. They're not gonna know where to be, like in the right time.
No doubt.
I like being a leader because I like to show them what they're supposed to do, and I like to talk to them and help them. That's what I like to do.
It gives them someone to look up to.
That's right.
I mean, like, it gives me confidence just knowing, like, I'm the only senior, and I kind of, even if I didn't want to be there, like, I still have to be, and knowing that I can help them and make them better for the future.
Now, when you girls were coming up, I know there was athletes or girls on the team that you guys lived up to.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of, impression or mark did they leave on your life? So now that you know you're that to those girls out there in that gym right now, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot just to kind of, because I know, obviously, like you just said, like, I know where they are, and I was in their place. And so it's good to be, like, know that I can have that effect on somebody that all my past teammates have had on me.
That is awesome.
I know it can be scary sometimes, but you always have that person to look up to,
That's
like
right.
I said, so.
It's cool though that you guys are in that role now, and it once was you was looking up to those other girls.
I always looked up to the libero on our last year, and I knew I wanted to do that, so I kept working hard and I watched what she did, and that's where I am now.
She was a grinder, ain't no doubt. She could talk a little trash too.
I watched all of our headers last year and saw how they did it and like how they like actually worked hard, and then I just like went where they were, and then we're just getting better.
No doubt. Now, Coach.
First practice, we come in the gym, and it's different. You come in workouts, and that's different. But when it was time for first practice, I had made the statement, don't roll up late, because at 5 till, you better be ready to go when we're stretching and we're hitting the ground running. I had some babies that didn't take me at my word. So, and I didn't say nothing, because I didn't have to. Because Bree says, hey coach, I got this. After practice, I didn't say a word. We rolled on. After practice, she went in the locker room and she said, now let me tell you something. You're late today. And coach may not have said something, but coach knows you're late. And we're not going to have that happen again. And I bet those babies hadn't been here past 2:30. Boy, that's what it is that this group brings to the table.
Accountability.
That's accountability. And they had someone that held them accountable, and they're holding them accountable. They're not being ugly about it. They're not being rude about it. They're just saying, hey, now look, this is what she wants you to do. This is what she expects you to do.
What's your biggest focus? Something you got to get done between now and y'all's first match? Something that you're looking at the overall team aspect. I know there's several things, but what in your mind, you're like, I've got to get this done, or we're not going to be where we need to be.
Several years ago, when I came here, and my first team here, LC, Glencoe was a senior. And Lauren, when I get you to sell out on defense, I know I've accomplished what I want to do. Mm-hmm. She sold out in the area tournament and we went to the state tournament. Mm-hmm. I still have that same mindset. It's 5 years later, but we aren't going anywhere if we don't sell out on defense. And so what we have to get done is that mindset of selling out up to every seam, every spot, everywhere that ball's coming, somebody's going to get it. And it doesn't matter who's getting it up.
Don't matter.
It doesn't matter who's making the play. ESPN's going to watch us all, right? We're going to make that roll, and we're going to go.
No doubt. Don't matter. Take pride in playing defense too. I think that's a lost art form in basketball nowadays too. People don't take pride in playing defense.
But that's the leadership from top down. NBA doesn't take
Oh,
pride.
100%. I agree with that.
No.
And we're going to start right back over here. What is your main goal personally as a leader on this team that you think you need to do to help make the overall team better this summer?
Yeah, probably just selling out on defense, honestly, because I'm like, as a setter, I'm very quick to release and I forget to play defense sometimes, and definitely just like playing, like, I want to like keep the game as fast as possible, but sometimes you need to slow it down and just
That's right.
work on that.
No doubt.
As a hitter, I forget to play defense as well, because whenever blocking outside, but yeah, I just need to sell out on defense too.
No doubt.
I've got to bust my butt on defense because that is my job. And I'm going to try and dig every single ball, no matter how many bruises I get, because I get a lot. And court burn. And beat Hooks Bluff.
I like it.
The gauntlet has been thrown.
I have to be fast and like good block and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes if I like, get a touch or something, it makes it really hard on her because she just like bust her butt to the ball. And it's like, it's really hard. We just like want to beat Geraldine this year.
Geraldine?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Coach is not listening, so y'all can answer this honestly. What's the maddest y'all have ever made, Coach?
Okay.
If we let him
I know
walk
exactly
Oh
what
my
it is. No. I moved here my my sophomore year, and we were in the weight room one day, and I picked up a weight, and I tried to put it back on the rack, and it fell on her foot.
I wasn't mad.
Oh, well, I thought that was the end of my blood pressure. So.
I was hurting, but I wasn't mad. Oh, mad. On the court, mad.
When we let a ball fall, but I get mad at that too.
Just when I don't play defense.
If you guys all stood around and watched one fall right there.
Oh my,
Oh,
that just hurts.
Yeah. Especially if you're the one who got the first pass.
Oh,
yeah.
and you
Accident,
get to
something
pass and
like
they
this.
watch it fall. That's the worst feeling.
And it's like a hard hit.
That hurts.
Coach, have you lost your mind in this situation before? This is good time here, my friend.
Yeah, I lose my mind a little.
Coach, are you like a clipboard thrower or breaker?
No.
No?
No.
You don't have a clipboard.
She does a lot, but not that.
Not
I
that.
do. Yeah, I don't throw it or break it. I'm going to get in your ear.
Right.
Yeah,
Do you?
She pulls
I'm
it.
gonna pull
She
you
pulls
close.
She
it.
don't do it on the court, but when you get off,
It's
you
very
know it's
private, one-on-one.
It's
Doesn't-
coming.
It's not gonna be public.
She won't embarrass you.
I'm not gonna embarrass you. But one day last year, we were losing our mind. No, 2 years ago, we were losing our mind on somebody. We just not done what we need to do. We were playing awful. And I come in here to get them out of public and just settle them down.
Yeah.
And so went back out there, and after the game, the next game, the parents, they all came
We
back to
did
me the
so-
next day. How they played amazing.
What did you say to them?
And the next day, they all came to me dying laughing. I said, "What? So all of our parents think you."
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
but
do
you did
that.
it. You did
But
it.
I come in here, I said, "Okay, we gotta calm down." I'll get in your ear and I'll fuss at you. I'll get on you. But I also think that doesn't help you play,
That's
especially if I do it publicly. If I do
Yeah.
it where everybody
That don't help.
that's
It doesn't
just they get and they shut down. That's girls.
Yeah.
That's every single girl I've ever coached in 25 years of coaching.
They'll get emotional.
They just fold.
Yeah.
And so I remember pulling. I get this one out. This one, she gives me some looks, and I'll grab her, and I'll say, "Look, that makes me just as mad at me. But we can't let it play." So my husband, who has been with me for years, helping me coach, he has this next ball, and that's his mentality. He'll say it to them. He'll see them get mad. He knows I'm fuming, and so he'll just go, "Hey, next ball. Can't do anything about it. Next ball." Because you can't do anything about the past. But if you sit there and get mad, and I get mad at them, and we all just lose our ever-loving mind, then we've lost the next one.
Yeah.
Because 45 seconds is all it takes for that next one to come, and you got to get right back happy. Sometimes.
You don't want one bad play to turn
It
into
turns
about
into
10.
it snowballs.
Yeah.
And volleyball's bad about that anyway.
Oh, it's a
Volleyball's
game of
about
streaks.
momentum and,
Yeah.
and rallies, and you got to find a way to side out. Well, Saturday, we had one of those moments. We could not pass a serve to save our lives in something, and I'm like, God, this team's awful. What do we do? So I looked at this one and I said, hit a 3-ball. I looked at Brie, I said, set her a 3-ball. And I didn't care who heard me. I said it just that loud.
Yeah.
Didn't care if the other team heard me.
It's probably a little bit louder, actually. It
Might have
was pretty
been.
loud.
And so,
Across the court.
pass, set, hit, 3-ball, we're starting.
Nice.
I'm like, okay.
And the
So-
whole game's changed.
and then the whole game, that's right. And that was the end.
Momentum.
Yeah. Okay, that's enough of that. Now let's move on to something
Let's
different.
move on. There you go. Now, with you ladies, knowing you got an intense coach like this, what is that experience like? Knowing that, you know what you got to do. You're kind of self-coaching yourself at that point, but having a coach like that is not going to just let you slack and slide by, just doing the bare minimum. She's going to push you to excellence. What's that like for you individually?
Well, I've played a lot of volleyball for a lot of different coaches, and having a coach like her is great because I know she's always gonna push me to be the best me on the court and off the court and in the weight room.
It's not easy, but I don't like it easy. And it just makes us all better. So.
That's right.
I played with her for a long time, and she always pushes me. And we don't want to just go through the motions every single day, so we want to get better every single day, and she pushes us to do that.
That's right.
Yeah. It's not gonna be easy. She pushes you really hard, and you have to be really coachable, or else you're not gonna play in time.
Haley speaks from experience.
Oh yes, I do.
Coach has got a tattoo on her back y'all know about. It says y'all didn't know about that, did you?
No.
It says, It says the more you sweat and practice, the less you bleed more. That's what it
It's like across
says.
my shoulder blade.
Hey, that makes sense. That's why she's. Y'all better not catch her at the beach. Y'all don't Hey, but Coach, final thoughts on this team right here, identity this team's taking on, and your expectations for this team.
I really expect them to go as far as they're willing to let me push them to get there. They are very coachable. They have worked hard for me for a long time, and I don't see them letting up. We go to camp this summer, and it's something that's just a little more intense than what we've been used to, and they loved it.
Good.
We walked out of there the first day, and it was an air-conditioned gym, and there wasn't a dry, not even the first day, the first 2 hours, there wasn't a dry stitch on them anywhere, and they said, Kinsley says, oh gosh, I want more of that.
Yeah.
And so that's the expectation, that I want more.
That's right.
They're not happy with just the bare minimum. They want to go, they want to be pushed, and we've made it to regionals every year, and they just want to get past regionals. You were a 8th grader? You were an 8th grader, and so she was on the team that we went to state, and she wants to go back, and she's hungry for that, and that hunger bleeds into the rest of them. She's got these two on her left and right working harder every day because of that, and you can see this one right here is going to jump every time she gets out. But it's hunger, and she's getting it, and she's surprising herself with it.
There we go.
And she's working hard, and that's the kind of work that we put in, and that I know is going to pay off because we're not stopping. I gave them a couple days off, and Monday I told them, oh, no more. They were slow, and I said, no more days off.
There you go.
So, but it is. It's time for season. There's no more days off.
Hey, I appreciate you guys having us out because we're trying to do a lot more we can get our hands on this year with volleyball because you guys put in the work. You guys deserve the credit to be, showcased for that.
Thanks.
Hey, I appreciate you guys and good luck to you ladies. Also.
Thank you.